Molecular electronics is the field where individual molecules, or small collections of them, are used as electronic components, like switches, diodes, or transistors. Imagine building a computer not from silicon chips, but from single molecules that can conduct electricity, change states, or interact with light. It sounds like science fiction, but for decades, this has been a bold and promising vision, using the smallest building blocks of matter to make the smallest possible circuits. So where are we now? Is molecular electronics still a frontier of science, or has it become more of a scientific curiosity than a practical roadmap? In recent years, there has been quiet but significant progress. Researchers have successfully demonstrated single-molecule devices that act like rectifiers, memory bits, or even quantum interference switches. Techniques such as scanning tunneling microscopy and mechanically controllable break junctions have allowed scientists to measure electrical conductance through individual molecules with astonishing precision. This has led to better understanding of how electrons move through organic molecules, how molecular vibrations affect current, and how different chemical groups can tune behavior. These advances are no longer just theoretical, they involve real lab experiments with nanometer control. One breakthrough involves the use of molecular diodes, where current flows more easily in one direction through a molecule than the other. Researchers have created molecular circuits where just a few nanometers of organic material can perform functions similar to traditional semiconductors. Another fascinating area is quantum interference effects, where the paths electrons take through a molecule can cancel each other out like waves in a pond. This allows for extremely sensitive control over current and even for turning molecular switches on and off without mechanical parts. This could have important implications for low power and high speed devices. But there are still challenges. One major hurdle is stability. Molecules are fragile compared to silicon. They can degrade, shift, or react with air or heat. Also, making stable contacts between a single molecule and electrodes is very hard outside of a clean, controlled lab environment. Another issue is integration. Even if you make a working molecular device, how do you connect millions or billions of them into a usable chip? These challenges mean that for now, molecular electronics is still mostly confined to specialized experiments and proof-of-concept devices. So is it still promising? Yes, but perhaps not as a replacement for traditional electronics in the near term. Instead, molecular electronics is becoming more important in hybrid systems, where molecules are used to enhance or modify existing silicon-based technologies. For example, they can serve as sensitive chemical sensors, components in neuromorphic brain-like computing, or active parts of quantum devices. They can also help us explore the fundamental limits of miniaturization and inspire new design principles in nanotechnology. Take the example of molecular memristors devices, where a molecule's resistance depends on past electrical activity. These mimic certain functions of neurons and synapses and are being studied for use in AI hardware. Or consider light-responsive molecular switches, which could be used to make optical computing devices far smaller than today's systems. These examples show that the field is evolving, not dying. In short, molecular electronics is not a failed dream. It is becoming a toolbox for advanced nanoscale engineering and quantum device design. It may not replace silicon anytime soon, but it will likely complement it in areas where size, energy efficiency, or unique functionality is critical. The field continues to break new ground, not through hype, but through detailed, elegant work at the boundary of chemistry, physics, and engineering. And that makes it one of the most quietly revolutionary areas of modern nanoscience. Recent advances have enabled the reliable fabrication and measurement of electrical conductance through individual molecules anchored between metallic electrodes. Techniques like break junctions and scanning probe nanolithography achieve reproducible contact geometries at room temperature. Experiments reveal quantum interference, Coulomb blockade, and mechanically tunable conductance in single-molecule wires. These findings validate theoretical predictions about molecular orbitals governing charge transport. However, variability in contact chemistry and junction stability still challenges practical applications. Researchers measured conductance switching in diorylethene molecules, demonstrating reversible on-off behavior in single-molecule devices. It's like connecting a single strand of spaghetti between two plugs and measuring how well it carries current. Ambitious, but illuminating. Self-assembled monolayers of conjugated molecules form ordered arrays that bridge macroscopic electrodes with nanoscale precision. By tuning end-group chemistry and substrate interactions, these monolayers achieve controlled packing densities and orientation. Their collective properties yield diode-like rectification, negative differential resistance, and memoistive behavior. Integration of self-assembled monolayers into crossbar architectures has produced prototype molecular memory and logic elements. Scaling up while maintaining defect-free monolayers remains the key hurdle for commercial devices. A junction of alkanthiol monolayers sandwiched between gold and aluminum electrodes exhibited stable rectification ratios over 103. It's like arranging leaves on a pond to form a uniform carpet. Each must fit perfectly to create a functional layer. Redox activity molecules, such as ferrocene or porphyrin derivatives, enable electric field or chemical potential control of their oxidation states and thereby conductance. When integrated in junctions, these molecules exhibit distinct high and low conductance states upon redox cycling. This property underpins proposals for molecular switches, memory bits, and logic gates. Advancements in electrolyte gating and on-chip microfluidics have improved switching speed and endurance. Yet device lifetime and power dissipation in dense assemblies require further optimization. A single ferrocene thiol molecule in a break junction setup toggled conductance by 2 orders of magnitude upon cyclic voltammetry. It's akin to flipping a tiny light switch at the molecular scale, bright on and dark off, depending on its chemical charge. Molecular electronics now explore spin-dependent transport, where chiral molecules or magnetic centers filter electrons' spin in addition to charge. Experiments show large magnetoresistance effects when non-magnetic chiral molecules connect ferromagnetic electrodes. This chirality-induced spin selectivity suggests potential for ultra-thin spin valves and quantum computing elements. Controlling spin coherence and injection efficiency remains challenging in noisy environments. Nonetheless, merging molecular electronics and spintronics opens avenues for low-power, high-speed data processing. DNA strands self-assembled between nickel electrodes displayed spin polarization exceeding 60% at room temperature. It's like a turnstile that not only counts people, but also sorts them by shirt color, selectively allowing certain spins through. Engineered molecules with multiple conjugated pathways exhibit constructive or destructive quantum interference, dramatically modulating conductance. By designing specific ring or cross-conjugated architectures, researchers observe anti-resonances where conductance dips nearly to zero. This phase-coherent control offers potential for molecular interferometers and logic elements. Preserving coherence at ambient conditions is difficult due to vibrational defacing. Recent progress uses rigid backbones and cryogenic platforms to extend coherence lengths. A benzene-based molecular junction showed conductance suppression by a factor of 100 when specific anchor positions induced destructive interference. It's like tuning 2 waves in a pool to cancel each other out in one region, creating a calm spot amid turbulence. Integrating molecules with 2-dimensional materials such as graphene and MOS2 enhances device performance by combining tunable molecular functionality with excellent carrier mobility. Covalent or van der Waals attachment of molecules creates hybrid interfaces showing gate-tunable conductance and photo detection. The atomically flat substrate also improves molecular order and contact uniformity. Challenges include controlling molecular orientation and chemical stability under device operation. These hybrids hold promise for flexible electronics, sensors, and optoelectronic switches. A graphene field effect transistor functionalized with porphyrin molecules exhibited wavelength selective photoresponse and sub-threshold swing improvement. It's like gluing colorful tiles onto a superhero-grade skateboard. Combining decorative function with high performance, researchers have demonstrated multi-level conductance states in molecular junctions, mimicking synaptic weight changes in neural networks. By applying voltage pulses, molecules can be programmed into distinct resistance levels, forming the basis of memory arrays or neuromorphic computing hardware. The switching dynamics emulate biological synapses in speed and energy consumption. However, achieving uniform switching across large crossbar arrays at high densities remains a materials and integration challenge. Continued work on stochastic and analog device behavior may yield versatile computing architectures. A crossbar array of azobenzene molecular switches displayed reproducible analog resistance tuning over 100 cycles. It's like carving grooves in sand that can be deepened or filled in, storing analog information with every change. A major barrier for molecular electronics is long-term stability under ambient conditions, where oxidation, moisture, and mechanical stress degrade performance. Encapsulation strategies using atomic layer deposition and polymer coatings have extended device lifetimes. Scalability to wafer-level fabrication demands uniform bottom-up assembly and defect management. Environmental factors such as temperature and humidity affect molecular conformation and junction conductance. Addressing these challenges is critical for moving molecular devices from lab curiosities to commercial products. Hermetic sealing of molecular junctions in microchips maintains stable conductance for over 1 year in humid environments. It's like preserving a delicate antique under glass. The display works only if you effectively shield it from the elements. The future of molecular electronics lies in hybrid integration with silicon and CMOS platforms to leverage existing fabrication infrastructure. Techniques such as direct write nanolithography and self-aligned molecular assembly bridge nanometer-scale devices with micron-scale interconnects. Design of molecular functionalities and circuit architectures can optimize performance for specific tasks like sensing or low-power computing. Demonstrators of integrated molecular diode arrays and logic gates on silicon prove feasibility. Success will hinge on standardizing processes and ensuring compatibility with established electronics workflows. A CMOS chip with embedded redox active molecular diodes performed in memory logic operations at millivolt voltages. It's like stitching high-tech micro-buttons onto a traditional suit, combining the best of both worlds seamlessly.